Welcome back. If you've ever smiled watching a sea lion splash, bark, or play, you are not alone. Clearwater Marine Aquarium is hoping that same connection leads to something even bigger.
So I got the opportunity to meet their two new sea lions and see how they're helping bring people closer to these incredible animals and the importance of conservation. They're playful, curious, and full of personality. But Clearwater Marine Aquarium hopes Tuna and Wahoo become more than just the newest attraction. They hope they become ambassadors for the ocean.
We're very excited to have just opened our pinniped pier exhibit here at Clearwater Marine Aquarium. For the first time in the aquarium's history, guests are able to come and see California sea lions up close and personal.
The two California sea lions recently arrived after spending most of their lives at the Miami Seaquarium. That closed to the public in 2025. Now, they're settling into their new home while their care team builds trust, one day at a time. But the biggest lesson isn't for the trainers. It's for the thousands of visitors expected to meet them.
The California sea lions help us teach is why it's so important to make sure we're always respecting wildlife and giving them their space. One of the major dangers that sea lions face on the West Coast is actually human interaction. People getting up close with them when they're hauled out on the beach for breeding season, people trying to get that perfect sea lion selfie. So it's very important to make sure that we're always sharing the shore with all of the animals, and that applies to any of the animals you're going to see off the Florida coast as well.
Tuna and Wahoo might be calling this place their home, but their goal is for their story to follow people home, because the more we learn about these animals, the more we understand why it's important to protect their ocean.
Because they are so charismatic, people they just find the joy in them. And what we typically find is that when people have that emotional connection with an animal, they care a little bit more about doing things to protect them out in their natural environment. So we are hoping that everybody who comes through our doors falls in love with sea lions, just like I did early on in my career.
It's a simple idea that conservation doesn't always begin in the ocean. Sometimes it begins with a connection. And two sea lions named Tuna and Wahoo. Okay, but both of those sea lions had incredible personalities. As you could hear here, they love to talk.
They are so fun and so playful. I love watching them just play around and swim around there.
And she brought up amazing points just about animal conservation. It's something we need to continue to do for all of our coastal creatures. So I was happy to be able to tag along for that experience and get to see them up close.
Yeah, what a great